West Fraser Lumber, Tyson Foods on Tyler Road, Roy's Heating and Cooling, Good Deal Charlie and Overstock Furniture and Mattress, Coxwell Motors Incorporated, Founders Athletes Corner, First Security Bank, Randy Campbell, Caldwell Banker, Victory Ware Screen Printing, Bridgestone Firestone, Matt Cooper Agency Incorporated, Shelter Insurance, Little John Transportation Services, Chef Carter Farm Bureau, In Focus Care, Millard Henry Clinic, and Posey Printing Company.
Welcome, everyone, to Lady Cyclone basketball. The Lady Cyclones getting ready for Game 2 of their season. Second home game as the Lady Cyclones will host Shiloh Christian. Just the second game for Russellville, but it's the 8th game for Shiloh Christian. They've been busy. 4-3 on the season. Lady Cyclones 0-1 on the season, losing to Sylvan Hills in Game 1. 52-38 game, a little bit closer than that. It's a little bit back and forth, a little bit more than that, and then the Lady Cyclones fell behind 8 to 10 points, never could get any closer, ended up losing by 14. Lady Cyclones starters we will give those to you right now. They're going to start off with 5'7" senior guard number 4, Rain Thumb. 5'4" junior guard number 12, Zariah Willis, who had double figures in her first game, 11 points against Sylvan Hills. Shaisha Willis, number 20, no relation. She is a 5'9" sophomore guard. Talia Ely, she is 6' sophomore, wearing number 30. And number 33, Gracie Campbell, a 5'10" senior. I understand Gracie's brother is actually playing at Greenbrier tonight, so I know their family split up, so hopefully they'll be tuning in and watching Gracie tonight, hopefully picking up a victory for the Lady Cyclones against Shiloh Christian. For the Lady Saints of Shiloh Christian, again, we said they're 4-3 on the season. They're going to start off with 5'9" freshman, number 12, Sydney Wyand. Haley Tunnel, she's number 13, a 5'11" senior. 6'2" freshman, number 15, Maisha Washington. Lauren Wyand, she's also a senior, number 24, 5'10" senior, and 5'10" junior, number 45, Eden Graves. Looking over their roster coming in, they've got 5 freshmen listed on the high school roster. Make that 6. I thought there might be some starters, and 2 of them are starting. Shiloh Christian is coached by Lisa Bivens, assistant coach, her husband, Austin Bivens. We'll get more into that later on. Both teams are getting ready to come to their bench. We'll be pausing here for the national anthem. Thanks for joining us here on Cyclone Booth live stream for Lady Cyclone basketball. We'll also be talking to you as the night progresses about what's going to happen for both teams, because both teams are going their separate ways in tournaments. Later on this week, we'll talk to you about who's live streaming that and all that. We'll cover most of that during halftime of tonight's matchup. Let's pause now and let Mr. Matt Kordsmeyer take over for us on the PA.
Russellville High School Cyclone Arena. We'd like to extend a special welcome to our guest from Shiloh Christian. At this time, we ask that you stand as we honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem, and then a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag you. You may be seated for a moment of silence. Thank you. Tonight's game is a non-conference contest featuring the Shiloh Christian Lady Saints, coached by Lisa Bivens and assisted by Austin Bivens and Jamie Beers, and your Russellville Lady Cyclones, coached by Jay Kale and assisted by Christina Wilbers.
All right, Lady Cyclones 0-1 on the season, as we said. They won their exhibition game against Ozark, lost their first actual game against Sylvan Hills, as we said, 52-38. Shiloh Christian getting introduced right now. They are 4-3 on the season, coached by Lisa Bivens. It's her first year as a head coach at Shiloh Christian. She was assistant coach last year. She's been a head coach at other places. This is her 11th season as a head coach. She graduated from Guy Perkins in 1992. Now let's turn over to Matt Korsmeyer once again as he starts with the Lady Cyclones. In the game against Sylvan Hills, the Lady Cyclones just were affected by code shooting at times, and opposite of what they saw against Ozark, hoping to get some things worked out. In fact, I know Coach Kale was talking about that before the game, and she attributed it to part of it was they didn't get their normal shoot around. Normally you have a JV game and you're able to shoot around a little bit before the game. They had a varsity game right before that. It was Rogers Heritage of playing a game against Lone Oak. So the Lady Cyclones only got the 8 to 10 minutes between games. So she had them out here early doing some shoot-around drills and hopefully taking care of that. Jumping center for the Lady Cyclones will be Talia Ely, sporting long hair tonight, and she wins the jump over Washington. Shiloh Christian opening in a zone here. Shiloh, the book on them is they're very tall but not very physical. They like to shoot a lot from the outside, and they do not pound it inside. We'll talk more about their schedule as we progress through the game. They're 4-3 on the season, and they've alternated wins and losses. There is Zariah with a nice takeaway, driving inside, misses the shot there. With the rebound is Lauren Wyan. The two Wyan girls playing. In the corner here is the other one, number 12, is Sydney Wyan. So Washington, the 6'2 freshman. Don't let the height fool you, though. She actually likes to shoot some threes. That's why she's staying out there. And there's Rain Thone intercepting on the cross-court pass. Lady Cyclones actually their second steal. Remember, Willis got one right after Russell turned the ball over on their first possession. Looking inside, and they're double team. They kick it out to Willis, so she'll miss the three. And Zariah Willis tried to save it in. She does, but straight to Shiloh Christian. We have a foul call. This is going to be on Gracie Campbell, her first, and the first team foul. First team foul on Russellville. Now Shiloh Christian, they've won their first one, lost their second one, won their third one, lost their fourth, and that's the way it's been. It's one loss, one loss. So if you're looking at a trend, maybe they're due for a loss here. They threw that one. There's Charlie Payne with the catch. I'm surprised he didn't spot up from three over there in the front row of the student section. Good to see the boys basketball team there supporting Lady Cyclones. Girls game only tonight. The boys are on break until the Missouri tournament beginning on Thursday. Turnaround jumper missed by Shaisha inside. Shiloh Christian wanting to push up the floor. YN a 2-on-1. Her pass tipped, controlled by Graves. Nowhere to go. She'll dribble back out. We have no score. 6:15 left to play here in the first quarter. In the corner, that's Washington. They get baseline. There with a double team. Kicks it out. Pass along the sideline. Find open shot for three by Sydney, but she airballed it. Both teams cold to start off this game.
Hey, we can do double. Let's go double. Gracie, come high.
Lisa Bivens, the coach for Shiloh Christian, was a head coach at Providence Academy in Rogers. Her husband, who is her assistant, was the boys' coach at Providence Academy. There's a block shot there by Maisha Washington, the 6'2 freshman. Lady Cyclones will get it underneath. They're going to move it out a little bit along the right baseline. Inside there to Ely. Power dribble. Nice pass along the baseline. And Gracie Campbell breaks the scoreless string for both teams. Russellville leads it 2-0. Rain Thone almost with a steal on that press. Haley Tunnel. It's along the baseline. Sydney YN. And there's a charge taken by Zariah Willis. That foul's on Sydney YN. That's her first. Coach Jay Kale, interim coach for the Lady Cyclones in her first season here, 0-1 on the season. She's been a head coach 2 other places. There's a three-pointer missed by the Lady Cyclones' Rain Thone. Shiloh Christian with the rebound. In the corner there is Haley Tunnel. Missed a 3. The Lady Cyclones with the rebound. I was laughing because there's a pom-pom that got in one of the officials' way, and he kicked it out of the way. I was looking at the expression on the Cyclone cheerleader's face there. Here's a drive inside. Nice little move there by Rain Thone, getting the floater, and Lady Cyclones lead it 4-0. In the corner is Washington, looking inside, off the glass and in. There by Eden Graves. She's a junior. And the Saints' first bucket. Lady Cyclones leading 4-2. Inside to Ely. Nice little move across the lane. Missed the shot from the inside, though. Washington had it for Shiloh Christian. Lady Cyclones going to come in with 3 substitutions at the next dead ball. 4:18 left to play here in the first quarter. YN wants to hand it off to Washington. I think she was just wanting to go to the left wing and surprised her by handing off the basketball. Now flash down the right side of the lane. Didn't give it to her. They'll hand it back off to Washington, and it's mishandled. Here's Zariah Willis, a 3-on-2 if she wants it. Bounce pass to Gracie Campbell. Left-handed layup is good. Gracie has 4. The Lady Cyclones lead by 4. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Dangerous pass there. Thone already has 1 steal off a pass like that. Might have got away with the travel. Fake pass, 3-pointer. It's from Iron and twice and no good. And there with a rebound for Lady Cyclones is Ely. Shaisha Willis, Zariah Willis, number 20, number 12. Again, no relation. I have to say that throughout the years. People are asking. Both of them got some playing time. Different times last year. Shaisha cutting the basket along the baseline. Shot up, hits the scoreboard, or not the scoreboard, but the shot clock there, which is not going tonight. I say that because when the boys went to Fayetteville last Friday, or I'm sorry, before Thanksgiving, they did have the shot clock in operation. Number 10, Mila Wyberny, a 5'8 senior in the game for the Lady Cyclones, along with Ayana Owens, number 23, a 5'7 senior, and number 3, Brenna Burke, the 5'7 sophomore. Here's a 3-pointer knocked down by Washington. Don't want her to get hot. They messed up the scoreboard. They're showing 7-4 here. That's not our score. Here's a shot missed. Last touch. I think Shiloh Christian belongs to Russellville. I got that wrong. They show 7-4 Shiloh Christian here in the arena. I don't know why they took off 2 points for us, but we got 6. There's a missed 3, but Gracie Campbell getting her own rebound. I think it's 6-5 us is what I have. Brenna Burke, double team kick ball. I mentioned that about the shot clock. Everybody in the state going to the shot clock next year. They gave everybody a heads up about it so people could plan. We got some smaller schools that have to plan. They may not have places to put it. Gracie Campbell open, top of the key, knocks down the 3. She's got 7. Lady Cyclones have 9. They lead 9-5. They put it up 7-7 here. I need to check that and see. 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Avery Beers with the 3. She's a 5'7" freshman. They counted a 2. Minute 45 left. Nice little drive there. Rainthon's second time she's gotten a bucket from inside the lane. Here with it is Haley Tunnel. Back to Washington on her drive, missed the shot. I asked them, I said, was the score right? And they said, yeah. And then they said, no, it's not. It's 10-9 Shiloh Christian. So I have no idea what the score is. Yeah. I'll get that checked at the end of the first quarter. How about that?
The line for Shiloh is shooting 2 shots. Maisha Washington.
A foul called on Gracie. That's her second.
Cyclones, number 20, Shaisha Wells. Number 12.
Ely comes back in for Russellville.
And number 30.
Checking out is Wyvern, Thone, and Campbell. Campbell sitting down with with 2 fouls. Free throw good for Washington. Minute 5 left to play here in the first quarter. Here's Brenda Burke on the drive. Through some contact. No call. Gets along the baseline there to Ely. She's back out in the corner. Willis at the top of the key. Left side of the lane. Little underhanded scoop. Won't go. Washington with the rebound. There's a steal by Russellville. Shaisha Willis has missed it. There's Zariah with the follow. It's good. Zariah with the first bucket. Washington has it. We're 20 seconds left in the first quarter. She'll hand it off to Haley Tunnel. Two. Got her to drive, and now we got a foul call. The boys basketball team over there was chanting 5-4-3 when there's like 11 seconds left. They got her to rush her shot maybe a little bit because there's 6.7 officially. However, the foul's going to be called on Shaisha Willis, her first, and the team's, I have it as a team's third. Free throw is good by Haley Tunnel. 6.7 left. Hits them both. There's Brenna Burke. Bring up the floor. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Got to shoot it quick. Pump fake. And she drew the foul. How about that? Pump fake. And she drew the foul on Haley Tunnel. And even though there's no time left, Brenna Burke's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Got her off her feet.
Line for Russellville shooting 3 shots. Brenna Burke.
Assistant coach for Shiloh Christian, Austin Bivens, talking to the official about that one. First free throw is good. Got the second one. And she got 2 of 3. That closes out the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the second quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter. Russellville 13, Shiloh 13. the second quarter.
I don't know if you heard, we were talking about it. We can't change it. However, what they have, we don't believe is correct, but that's what they have. So we'll go through this as you see the action coming back. And so we'll need to change our scoreboard because in here they have 13-13. It should be 15 for Russellville, we believe, because we had Gracie Campbell with 7 points. Officially they have her for 5, and so that takes away 2 points from Russellville. I don't think there's anything we can do it unless you catch it right when it happens. And so you hope that doesn't come back. You always say that. You hope it's like a missed extra point. You hope that doesn't come back to haunt Russellville. But as of right now, officially 13-13 as we start the second quarter. Here's a steal there by the Lady Cyclones and Ely. Russellville gives it right back. Long pass down the floor as Wyatt had gotten behind everybody, missed the layup and tipped around, and we'll get a jump ball call. It'll belong to Russellville. Good job by Zariah Willis. (13-13) our score. In the corner is Rain Thone, double team with that zone. Get it back to Willis. He moved the ball quickly. He gets some open shots, and that's exactly what happened there with the pass inside. Deflected, but straight to Shaisha Willis, and she has her first bucket. Lady Cyclones leading it here 15-13. Nice little pick and roll there. You don't see that too often, although it's one of the plays that still always works. Eden Graves on the pick and roll getting the layup. She's got 4. 6:10 left to play first half. We're all tied at 15. Chasing it down is Zariah Willis. Gives it right back to Burke. She's open. Left side three-pointer. No good, but long rebound. Comes to the left elbow and controlled by Graves for Shiloh Christian. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Washington, who can light it up. Create some space using a screen, in and out on the shot. Battling for the rebound is Burke and Graves, and Burke takes it away. Dribbling with her head up, crossover dribble. Down the center lane, pulls up. Here's a 15-footer, misses that one. And can Ely get it? She does with the offensive rebound, and that one won't go. Rain Thone chasing down an offensive rebound, giving Russellville an extra possession. Pass deflected. Here's Shaisha Willis inside. Nice little move around and misses the shot. Following her shot, trying to get it. Shiloh Christian had it, stepped out of bounds. Sydney Wyan. And Shiloh Christian going to come in with Gabby Bradshaw, 5'6" freshman. Playing a lot of freshmen here. And I got to say it was off of Russellville. So we're all tied at 15. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Washington shot blocked by Ely. Blocked again by Ely. Talia with 2 big blocks. How about that? Get that mess out of here. Under 5 minutes to play, first half. Thone spots up, three-pointer off the back of the iron just barely. And there's Ely with a rebound. Gives it off to Burke. Her runner in the lane. That one won't go. And Shaisha Willis, look over here. She's gassed. She needs some rest here. And look at Talia running the floor, getting the steal. She's running the floor. Getting Russellville possession there. Brenna Burke, nice little move to avoid a steal. On her drive, a scoop shot won't go in, but she's going to the free throw line. That's how she got her first 2 points. Remember, she ended the quarter at the free throw line shooting 3 free throws, hit 2 of 3. And Washington picks up her first foul. First one no good, and now Drew Robinson, 5'7" sophomore, number 14, will check in replacing Shaisha Willis, who was begging to be taken out. Missed them both. We're all tied at 15. 4:18 left. Bounce pass down low. Wide open is Wyan. Hit the layup. She's got 6. The Saints take a 2-point lead. There's a 3-pointer by Thone. That one won't go. And 2 Shiloh Christian Lady Saints were battling for the rebound. They didn't realize same team, and so then Talia stepped in, tied it up. It should be Shiloh's ball. They don't have the. We have a lot of problems here down here at press row. They'd forgotten to change the alternating possession. .345 left. Lady Cyclones trailing by 2. Here on the drive is Bradshaw. In the corner, faking the three was Tunnel. Looking to drive all the way. Cut off nicely there by Willis. Going inside for Washington. She was able to save it in bounds, but straight to Ely. Ely being chased. She's going to race all the way down. Whistle foul. They're going to count the basket. I believe so. Talia gets her first bucket. And she draws the foul. This will be on number 25. I'm sorry, 24, Lauren Winan. And Ely going for the and one.
Checking in for the Lady Saints, number 3, Katie Bitch.
Mind them. Who do you have? You should be talking right now.
3:25 left to play first half. We're all tied at 17. Free throw is no good. There's Washington with the rebound. Almost an interception there by Gracie Campbell. She got to be careful with 2 fouls and count the basket. And she had already got past her man, and is this going to be on Gracie? That's going to be number 3 on Gracie. Aisha Washington will go the free throw line for the and one. Burke will check in replacing Gracie. She probably will not be back in until the 3rd quarter. The free throw is good. She has 7 points, and it's a 3-point advantage for Shiloh Christian. Drew Robinson in the corner. Go inside to Ely. Nice little move along the right side shot. Was, I would say, block shot. They hit it before it left her hand. Shiloh Christian can't chase it down before it goes out of bounds over on that far side. Both the boys and girls team of Russ will play on Thursday. We'll talk about that coming up at halftime. They'll be playing different places. Drew Robinson with the miss there. Here come the Lady Saints. Long pass down the floor to Bradshaw. She'll kick it out to Washington. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound. Nice block out there by Talia. She's got 6 rebounds. She'll bring up the floor herself. Wide open right there on the right side is Drew Robinson. Missed the shot, gets a rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound or foul on the shot. I thought it was late on that, but I think they're going to give her 2 shots. Haley Tunnel, number 2 on her. A 15 foul on Shiloh Christian, and Sydney Drew Robinson, the sophomore guard, will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Her first point as a Russell Lady Cyclone. She cuts the lead down to 2. Second free throw is good. Hits them both. Pulls Russell to within 1. Almost a swipe steal now. Katie Ditch picks up her dribble, and that leads to trouble. Willis ahead to Burke. Burke all the way. Missed the layup. There with the rebound is Tunnel. Tunnel sees the double team. Nice pass over to Ditch. She gets along the left side to Wyan. Stopped just before she traveled with the basketball. Washington has it just inside the circle. Gonna give it up and post up. She likes to shoot from outside, though. Did get a bucket going along baseline. She'll set a screen, and here's a three-pointer. That air ball there, that might have been partially blocked by Russellville. I think Ely got a piece of that. That would be her third block. And along the Lady Saints, along the right baseline. 1:44 left in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing by a point, 20-19. Washington at the top, gives it left side here. Haley Tunnel. Katie Ditch, another freshman. Back to Tunnel. She'll shoot a long three, and there's Washington battling her own player, Grace, for it, and it's taken away by Russellville. Here's Willis in the front court. Leaves it for Burke. She spots it up. Left side. Nothing but net there. Brenna Burke, first field goal of the game, and great time for it. She gives the Lady Cyclones a 2-point lead with that three. Made no doubt about that when she was way behind the line. Here's a drive and a foul called on Rain Thone. She thought she got all ball. Oh, the foul's on Burke. Okay. They call Burke with the foul. That's the 15th foul. A minute 9 left to play here in the first half. Free throw is good there by Haley Tunnel. It was perfect 3 of 3 for this game. Checking back in for Shiloh Christian is YN number 24. She replaces Katie Ditch, the freshman, one of the many freshmen. That free throw is good. We're all tied at 22. Burke, long pass ahead to Thone. She's open from 15. This one no good. Rebound, Lady Saints. Good open shot there. I mean, it's a quick shot, but get open from 15 feet like that. I know wide open on the backside is Wine. Her shot blocked by Ely, and she gets the rebound. How about that? I got her for 4 blocks and 7 rebounds. Here's Thone. Gives it up to Willis. Zariah Willis will draw a foul there on Lauren Wyan. I have her for 2. We'll see what they say. 6 fouls on the Lady Saints, so Russell will inbound it here. Inbound pass comes to Burke. Drive inside along the baseline there to Ely. Nice little move. Missed the shot from underneath, and rebound comes to Lady Saints. 30 seconds left. We're all tied at 22. Taking the screen is Tunnel. Little pick and roll. Works again. Second time it's worked for a layup there. Graves has 6. She's been the beneficiary of 2 pick and rolls there, and it goes off of Russellville. 6.8 left. 24-22. Shiloh Christian with the lead. Three seconds, 2 seconds. Eden Graves. Nope, check that. This is Haley Tunnel who shoots the 3, and she's going to be fouled. Rain Thone will pick up her first. So we end the first quarter with Lady Cyclones shooting 3 free throws with no time on the clock. We're going to finish the second quarter same way but the other direction. Haley Tunnel shooting 3 free throws, and she's 4 of 4. And she missed the first one there, so good. Maybe jinxed her a little bit. 24-22. Lady Cyclones trailing by 2. Second free throw is good. It's 1 of 2. And she hits 2 of 3, kind of like exactly what Russellville did. Russellville trails at the half, 26-22. We'll take a break and come back with some totals for you. This is the Lady Cyclones trailing by 4 against Shiloh Christian on the Cyclone Sports Network.
All right, help me welcome the RHS dance team to the floor.
Welcome back, Lady Cyclones. Trail here by 4 at the half, 26-22. We'll give you the totals that we have. The Lady Cyclones led by Gracie Campbell with 7 points, 5 points for Brenna Burke, 4 points for Rain Thone, and 2 points each for Talia Ely, Sydney Robinson, Shaisha Willis, and Zariah Willis. Need to mention that if you're sitting there adding that up, it's added up to 24 points. The Lady Cyclones only have 22. They made a mistake down here at press row, and they did not have 2 of the points that Gracie Campbell had. But Lady Cyclone bench did not catch it in time, so they have to go with what the official book says. So that's why Russell trails by 4, when realistically they should trail by 2. Shiloh Christian led by Maisha Washington with 7 points, 6 points each for Eden Graves and Haley Tunnel. Tunnel 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Lady Cyclones 0-1 on the season. They will, after this game, they will. Sorry about that. I'm checking here. Okay, so the Lady Cyclones are going to be at Hot Springs High School for a tournament on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They play at 4 o'clock on Thursday. They will play Mena. That's actually the first game of the tournament. Win or lose, they'll play the winner or loser of Farmington and BB. Should the Lady Cyclones win, they'll play at 4 o'clock on Friday. They lose, they'll play at 5:30 on Friday, and then guaranteed third game on Saturday. Now, we're not sure which games will be streamed. We will put it on our Facebook page. So go to Facebook and look for Cyclone Booth. We will put the link there. Now, as far as the boys, we do know their games will be streamed. Republic, Missouri is streaming all the games there, and so every single one. So we'll put up, and there's a different link for each one. So we will also put up the link for the boys matchup. We can tell you that they're going to play on Thursday at 5:30 against Park Hill South. And should they win, they play at 4 o'clock on Friday. If they lose, they play at 7 o'clock on Friday. Win or lose, they'll play the winner-loser of Lincoln College Prep and Ozark. Now, when we say Ozark, we mean Ozark, Missouri. We don't mean Ozark, Arkansas. That's at all those games being held at Republic, Missouri in that tournament. So, once again, the Cyclone boys play at 5:30 against Park Hill South on Thursday. We will post the link for that stream on our Facebook page. The girls, we don't think that first game is going to be streamed. If it is, we'll put the key on it on our Facebook page. But they will play Mena in the first round of the Hot Springs tournament on Thursday at 4 p.m. Lady Cyclones not going to play in the same place until December 21st, when both teams will host Little Rock Parkview here at Cyclone Arena. That'll be a tune-up before the Hoops for Hunger tournament both teams will be hosting. Now, they're both going different directions, and even next week, the boys are going to be playing at the Arvest Classic in Rogers. The girls are going to be playing just down the road at Morrilton at the Morrilton Invitational Tournament. I know the boys are also playing against Conway. They are playing Conway in Conway tournament. But the game at Rogers against in the Arvest Classic and the Conway, those games are already set on who they're going to play. And we will, again, start posting that stuff. Our Facebook page is probably the best place to check when we get all that sorted out. I was talking to Coach Pennington about that, and he said he's doing this all by design. He's wanting to see teams that are similar to what they'll see in conference, similar to what they'll see in state, and he's hoping to get a good round of that going on to Republic, Missouri, and also playing against Conway. We know they're playing Conway at Conway in that Conway matchup. The Arvest thing at Rogers, Russell actually won that a couple years ago, but again, those games have already been set. So Russell they're not taking this a non-conference season off. The boys really have stacked up some tough matchups, but he wants them seasoned, and he wants them to be battle-tested by the time they start the conference season. Talked to Coach Pennington, and it seems like a broken record. We always talking about how they got the bullseye on their back, but that's I mean when you're the back-to-back conference champions, it's going to happen. And so he's just trying to toughen up his team, and like I said, they're not shying away from anybody this year in the non-conference season. They fell to Fayetteville last week in their season opener, 69-63. Really felt like they were better than what they showed. They played really well in the second half. Just cold shooting at times got them. And so I think they're itching to get back to it, and that'll happen on Thursday at 5:30 at Republic, Missouri, as they take on Park Hill South. A couple more minutes before we start the second half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 4, 26-22. We'll step away, come back with the second half here shortly. Get ready to start second half. Lady Cyclones will have the basketball and flip in. So shooting toward the dance team and the cheerleaders. More friendly side. Russell trailing 26-22 as we start the second half. I know they missed 2 points, but I'm still going to say Gracie Campbell has 7. I'm not taking 2 points away from her. Points are hard enough to come by. And are we going to have a steal? And it's all right, Willis. And we're going to get a foul called on Shiloh Christian. Or no, foul called on Russell. Wait and see. It is going to be on the Lady Cyclones. It's on Russellville. Zariah Willis trying to get the ball back. Russellville not the greatest start there, turning the ball over off just the inbounds pass to start the second half. Here's Washington. Take it right side, cross-court pass over to Tunnel. She'll launch the three. It's good. Her first field goal of the game. She's got 9 points. 29-22. Almost a steal. Gracie Campbell getting it back, going inside to Willis, and she'll get fouled there. 2 officials had the same call. They're calling it on Sydney Wyand, her second. And Shaisha Willis going to shoot 2 here. First free throw is no good. Shiloh Christian under the direction of first-year head coach Lisa Bivens, her husband Austin Bivens, their assistant. She's been involved in 3 state championships as a coach, not at Shiloh Christian, but she graduate of Guy Perkins. They were number 1 in the state when she played there. Of course, they're girls basketball powerhouse for a long time. She graduated in '92. Here's a 3-point shot by Tunnel. Missed it there. Rebound, though, Washington for Shiloh Christian. Her follow won't go. Tipped around a couple times. Last touch by Russellville. Russell really struggling here. Trailing 29-23. Using the screen, Tunnel open for 3. This one no good. Long rebound. Shiloh Christian has it. Shot blocked there and taken out of the air by Talia Ely. Her 5th block and 8th rebound. Bringing up the floor, too. That's not new for this game for her. She'll give it off to Willis. Lost it. Looked like it hit a pebble there. Tunnel in the front court for the Lady Saints. And she'll launch the three off the dribble. That one's good. Back-to-back threes for Haley Tunnel. One missed in there, but she's got their scoring there. 6 points of this quarter. And Russell takes a timeout. 32-23. Lady Cyclones trailing their largest deficit of this game, 9 points. There'll be no home games for either team until December 21st when both teams are here taking on Little Rock Parkview. Those are big games for both teams, but I know a lot of the press will happen about Scotty Thurman, the coach of Little Rock Parkview, being here, coaching his Parkview Patriots. As calm and collective as he was as a player, he's not that, doesn't really have that reputation as a coach. It'll be interesting to see. Cyclones out of the 30-second timeout, trailing by 9 here, 32-23. Coach Kale calling timeout to calm the team down a little bit, get them refocused. Zone defense, when you have somebody on the point, it's tough to get those crossover passes. Lady Cyclones drive inside. That's how you beat it. Burke with a nice pass to Ely. Ely points at her. It's a nice pass. The Cyclones needed that, their first field goal of the second half. Trail here by 7. Cross-court pass mishandled. There's Burke. Pass ahead, leading Zariah Willis. Can she handle it? And last touch by Washington, who touched it last before it went out of bounds. Zariah Willis was trying to convince the ref it was not off her. I don't know if he saw it or if she just convinced him. Off the inbounds play, here's Ely. Gets it back to Willis. Pump fake. Gives it out. There's Stone. Open. Top of the key. Three-pointer for Rain. Her first 3 of the game. She's got 7. Russellville trails by 4 here. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice screen set to Haley Tunnel. Won't take it to the basket. Dishes it back out to Washington. Washington posting it up. She's got Thone on the block. And now she's going to be tied up by Russellville's Talia Ely. Ely providing some help defense there, reaching in, tying up the basketball. Avery Beers in for Shiloh Christian. Alternating possession stays with Lady Saints. Off the inbounds pass, 15-footer, barely grazes the iron there by Graves. Willis gives it off to Gracie Campbell. Cross-court pass, Thone feeds it. Nice feed from Thone underneath to Ely, who cashes in. 6 points for Talia and the Lady Cyclones, trail by 2. 32-30. There's Washington. Mishandled it. Drive. I think she walked there. I think she drug her pivot foot. But they didn't call it, so it wasn't a walk. On the drive, there's missed shot, and Gracie Campbell getting the rebound. Just more important, pivoting away from pressure. Head now to Thone. Back to Gracie. Spots it right side. Three-pointer, no good. A rebound chased down in the corner by Graves. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 32-30. Haley Tunnel will shoot the 3 there. That's good. You just give her just a little bit of space. That's all she needs. She got 3 threes here in this third quarter. 15 points for the game. 35-30. Extend their lead out. Thone tries to answer. She does. You know, sometimes when you release it, you know it's going in. You could tell it came out of her hand. Beautiful shot. She's in double figures with 10 points. Thone cuts it back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Saints. Washington didn't even face the basket there. Kicked it immediately back out. There's Tunnel. She's the one been doing the damage, but her 3 threes have come from this right side. She'll drive left side. I think she hit one from left side, actually. But on her drive, she'll draw the foul. On number 4 for Russellville, it's Rain Thone, her second. Shaisha Willis will check back in for Russellville. That's the second team foul for the Lady Cyclones. Bounce pass comes to Washington, about 10 feet away. Put it on the floor, and it went off a Lady Cyclone. To scramble for it. Jump ball belongs to Russellville.
Jump ball. Possession goes to Russellville.
She tried to dribble it and actually put it right off a Lady Cyclone foot. Russell trails by 2. They can tie it here. Take the lead possibly with a 3. It's been a while since Russell's led in this game. Here's Thone driving the basket. Shot won't go, but she draws the foul. That's the number 15, Maisha Washington. She's got 2. And Rain going to the free throw line for the first time this evening. Free throw's good by Rain. She's got 11. Second free throw is good. Next 2 free throws, and we're all tied at 35. How about that? Lady Cyclones fell behind by 9 in this quarter. And they've erased that deficit to tie it up here at 35. 3:30 left to play here in the third. Washington tried the backdoor cut, wasn't there. Another cut wasn't there. They get to Washington this time on the right wing. That's the one that's done the damage, number 13, Haley Tunnel. She got 3 threes just in this quarter, 15 points for the game. Why they'll use a screen. Washington just inside the three-point line. This one rims out, and Ely able to get the rebound. Unofficially, I have Talia for 9 rebounds. There's Burke in the front court. They're not going to stop her. She's going to take it all the way. Shot blocked out of bounds. Haley Tunnel, 5'11", able to reach out and block that layup. Burke off the inbounds pass. Open 3 for Gracie. This one good. Gracie's second 3 of the game. She's got 10 points, and now we have a timeout called by Coach Bivens of Shiloh Christian. How about that? Russell trails by 9. They call timeout. They trailed 32-23. And now with this timeout called by Shiloh Christian, Lady Cyclones lead at 38-35. Lady Cyclones, doing some quick math here in my head. They're on a 15-3 run here to give themselves a 3-point lead. All right, Shiloh Christian. I don't know what the deal is. They weren't allowed to substitute in. I'm checking. Usually after a timeout, that's what it is. After a timeout, if you want to sub, you have to send that person to the press row immediately when you call the timeout. It can't be at the end of the timeout, and that's what happens. So they're not able to get in who they want, and now there's a steal by Russellville and a foul called against Shiloh Christian, Haley Tunnel, and now they can substitute in. Yeah, if you ever watch a game live, as soon as somebody calls timeout, sometimes they'll send subs right then, even though they just called timeout. You have to do it right then. You can't do it at the end of the timeout. And so now they get substitution who they want in there, but Lady Cyclones already had the steal there, thanks to Rain Thone. Leading by 3. Here's Ely. Shot rolls off the iron. Under 2.5 to go here just in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones erased a 9-point deficit in this quarter. Currently on a 15-3 run. There's a three-pointer. It's good. Now we're all tied. Haley Tunnel. That stops the Lady Cyclones run there. 4 threes for Tunnel. And she's got 18 points for the game. We're all tied at 38. Gracie Campbell needs some help. Gives it out to Ely's behind the three-point line in the corner. Gracie, his answers. Her third three of the game. She's got 13 points. Lady Cyclones lead at 41-38. Trying to answer again. No. Rebound. Shiloh Christian had it. Whistle. Jump ball to belong to Russellville. Should. They've got it pointing the wrong. They have it pointing Shiloh Christian. Should be Russellville. Should it? So we've had a couple issues. They're going to say it is. Okay, it is Shiloh Christian. I thought it was ours, but I'm not keeping that. So misremembering here. It was a long two. Missed. And rebound, it's out of bounds. They couldn't be chased down. Nobody had touched it after the shot, so it went off the Lady Saints. It's the 8th game of the season for Shiloh Christian, 4-3 on the year. Russell just game 2, and now a jump ball, and this one will belong to Russellville. They opened their season. They defeated Two Rivers, lost to Valley Springs, beat Kingston, lost to Lamar, beat Lincoln, lost to Alma, and beat Elkins. One loss the entire way. A nice little drive there by Shaisha Willis. She's got 5, 43-38. Here's Tunnel on the drive. Ooh, almost got the and one. Luckily, that shot rolled off the iron. Get a foul called on Willis. That's her second. Zariah Willis will check in, but not before we have a first free throw by Haley Tunnel.
Number 13, Haley Tunnel.
She's 6 of 7 from the free throw line. First free throw is good.
Checking in for Shiloh's number 3, Katie Lynch, and number 12, Sydney Wyatt. Checking in for the Lady Cyclones, number 12, Zariah Willis.
Second free also good. She got 20 points, 14 of it coming here in this quarter. She's single-handedly keeping Shiloh in this game. Russellville leading by 3. Zariah Willis has it taken away. Under a minute to play here in the third. Giving off to Tunnel. 5'11 senior. Nice spin around Zariah Willis. Almost forgot the basketball. 50 seconds left. And here on the drive is Wyan. Leave it out now for Beers and gives it back now to Tunnel. Mishandled it but kept the dribble. 40 seconds left. Got the 5-second count going. Better watch it. And a shot up, no good. It's funny. I was laughing because Zariah Willis checked the official. She said, "You counting?" I had it for more than 5 seconds. Not quite long enough, but Russell has it. Here's Zariah Willis with the drive. No go. There's a follow is no good by Ely. 19 seconds left, and Lady Cyclones can't get the second offensive rebound. Still with a 3-point lead, though. With that rebound, though, Ely in double-figure rebounds. Nice feed underneath. Washington hits the layup. She's got 9. Lady Cyclones lead by a point. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Burke checks the clock on the runner. No good. We've come to the end of the third quarter. The Lady Cyclones leading now. They trailed by as many as 9. They lead it by 1 point here. 43-42 after 3 quarters of play. Lady Cyclones trailed at 1 point by 9, 32-23. They called timeout. They went from that timeout to a timeout called by Shiloh Christian on a 15-3 run that had saw the Lady Cyclones with a 3-point lead at 38-35. 3 points has been their largest lead of the game. They led it there, and then they also led it later at 43-40. The last bucket was made by Maisha Washington. As 9 points for Shiloh Christian. She cut it to 1. To start the Final quarter of play. Shiloh Christian has the basketball. Thought this might be a tight game. That's what it's been. Two little runs, one by each team mixed up in there. Willis fighting through the screen on the drive, missed the shot. We have a reach-in foul called. I think this is going to be on Ely, but I'm not sure. It is going to be on Talia. It's her first and the team's fourth. Nobody really close to 1-1. This is a two-shot foul by Washington. This is the first one. As a team, they're 9 of 11 from the free throw line. That 10. That's 10 of 13. Sorry about that. Washington now with 10 points. Probably more important for her is that she's tied the game. Here's Rain Thone taking it baseline. Lost the handle on it. Shiloh Christian gets the turnover. 7.5 to go. Here's Tunnel. Guarded by Thone. We're all tied at 43. Washington looked like they were going to try a little give and go, and Wyan had to stop, and her shot blocked two-handed there. Does she get credit with 2 blocks there? 6 blocks there by Ely. Here's Z. Willis, and she's in trouble. Shoots it over 2 people, a little short on that one. Tipped it on the rebound, but couldn't control it. Shiloh Christian has it. Russell missed a golden opportunity there. Ely with 6 blocks. I should give her 7. I should count that one as 2 since she did it with both hands. Under 7 to play. We're all tied at 43. And now we whistle in the timeout called by Coach Elisa Bevins of Shiloh Christian. All tied at 43 with 6:51 left to play in the ballgame. 3 more timeouts left for Shiloh Christian. Russell has 4 remaining. 6:51 to go, and we're all tied at 43. Last time Lady Cyclones will play in Cyclone Arena until December the 21st. It's going to be a while. Like to even their record at 1-1, pick up a victory here. Lady Saints, Haley Tunnel will launch the 3, misses everything. Belongs to Russell. We deserve that. I mean, she has 20 points in the game at 4 threes in the third quarter. We deserve that she's going to miss some. If Russell can take the lead back. Had the lead only 3 times in this game. Their biggest lead's been 3 points. Burke will use a screen set by Willis. They go under the screen there as they switch to a man-to-man defense. They're going to double down on Gracie Campbell. Kicks it out to Ely at the top of the key to Thone. Remember, no shot clock, so Russell going to back up and reset it. Thone will take it around her man. Off the glass, no good. Ely battling, going to save the rebound for Russellville. Good job, Talia. 11 rebounds for Ely. Here's Uriah Willis. Nice drive to the basket. Left-handed layup, no good as it rolls off the iron, and Talia Ely gets the rebound, and she's going to get fouled on her way back up. I was worried they were going to call a jump ball there because the official had an open hand. But they do get the foul, but it's not a shooting foul. So that's on Maisha Washington, her third. 4th team foul on Shiloh Christian. Russell will inbound it along the right baseline. Burke got to hurry. She's going to put the safety valve up top to Rain Thone. Gracie Campbell left side. They give her some space, and she makes them pay. 16 points for Gracie Campbell. 3 threes here in the second half, 4 for the game. Lady Cyclones with a 3-point lead. Keeping her dribble was Haley Tunnel, almost doing a Globetrotter impersonation. 3 is good. That one barely grazes in, shoots it over Rain Thone. She's got 23 points, 5 threes here in the second half. And there's a swat and a block shot. I think they got part of the arm there by Burke, but no call. Heard skin on skin there. We're all tied at 46 with 5:10 left. Funny thing about Tunnel, number 13, she didn't have any field goals in the first half. She had 6 points all at the free throw line. She traveled big time. They're not going to get the call. The follow is good, and Ely goes down. They're going to count the basket. And, boy, she got away with the travel there. She took 3 steps and missed the shot. The follow was good, and so it's a 2-point lead for the Saints. All that's bad, but what's worse is Ely's the one that Ely's the one that's down. 4:57 left to play in the game, and helping Ely back up. She's not putting any pressure on that left leg. I don't know if it's a leg, ankle. Being helped off by Gracie Campbell. She got a smile on her face, though. That's good to see.
Checking in for Russell, number 23,
Ayanna Owens making her second appearance tonight. Number 23 replaces Ely. 4:57 left. Lady Cyclones trail by 2. They're going to have to do this without their post player, at least for a while, not maybe the rest of the game. Burke tried to go inside to Owens. Pass was deflected out, and Shiloh Christian has it. 4:45 left. You feel like this is a really key point in the game. A little pick and roll there. Wyan missed the shot. Got the call for the charge anyway. Wyan picked up her 3rd personal foul. Taken nicely by Gracie Campbell. Shaisha Willis will check in, replaying for Owens. She'll come in, replacing Owens, should say. .435 left as Burke crosses the timeline. Looking over at Thome, and she's closely guarded. We'll give it to Shai Willis. Her shot partially blocked, and Shiloh Christian comes away with the rebound. Lady Saints leading the Lady Cyclones by 2. Trying to set up a screen for Tunnel, but she waves it off, and Wyan will go back. And next dead ball, Ely will come back in for Russellville. Jump ball called to belong to Russellville. How about that?
Checking back in for Russellville, number 30, Talia Ely.
That's really good to see. And Shai Willis will check out for Russellville. Ely back in the game. She doesn't look to be favoring that left leg at all, so that's good. Russellville trailing by 2. Burke, they left her open. 3-pointer, no good. Willis underneath, shot partially blocked, tipped up a couple times, and Gracie Campbell trying to keep it alive for Russellville. She can. It goes out of bounds, belonging to the Lady Saints. Everybody, Russellville just so close. Everybody's crashing the boards there. Just could not get a bucket, could not grab the basketball underneath. Trailing 48-46. Pass in the corner to Wyan. Here's Washington from better than 15 feet away. She knocks it through. 14 points for Washington. Lady Cyclones trail by 4. Thome in the corner. Goes inside to Ely, and she nice little move underneath, and she goes down, this time on the opposite leg. Made the shot, and this time goes down holding the right calf. Again, smile on her face, so she seems to be, I don't know if she's okay and just or if it hit her funny bone or what. This time she hopped up a little quicker here. She cuts the lead to 2. She's walking, but she's walking kind of awkwardly. She got 10 points unofficially. We know she has 10 points. Unofficially 13 rebounds, 6 blocks. Russell going to slap a full court press here, at least denying the inbounds pass. Once they get inbounds to the tunnel, they back off. Pick her up, though. She's got 23 points after not hitting a field goal in the first half. And now we have an illegal screen set by Eden Graves. That's her first foul, 6-team foul. Got to be set. She kept moving. No argument from the coach on that one. That's Graves' first foul. The next one put Rossville in the 1-1. Shy Willis looking inside. Gracie Campbell along the block, goes up strong, puts it up on, it goes down and back out. Rossville saving it though. Zariah Willis tries to feed it to Gracie Campbell, knocked away. Willis has it, and Russell trying to get a timeout called. Are they going to get it? No, let's see. Okay, they're going to say timeout Russellville. Coach Kale was up and just barely a step on the floor, just saying timeout time, just waiting for them to get the ball. As soon as the official saw that Russellville had possession, Coach Bivens for Shiloh Christian is arguing that. She said nobody had possession. But the official underneath pointed, as soon as he saw that Willis had control, he gave Russellville the timeout. And Bivens wants to talk to the official that made the call, I believe. And the ball was being slapped around. Russellville had called timeout. They just didn't hear it. And so he was waiting. Everybody knew Russell was trying to get the timeout called. Coach Bivens of Shiloh Christian waited. She's talking to her team. And she was asking when shouldn't we have had the ball. I think she was looking for a jump ball call because the next jump ball goes over to Shiloh Christian. I don't think anybody had it. There were bodies on the floor, but I don't think anybody had control. And as soon as Russellville got control, there's a timeout. You see behind us is Talia Ely. She's moving around just fine, so she may be coming in shortly. After all that, Russellville with the basketball, 2:40 left, trailing by 2. A three-pointer no good, and Shiloh Christian with the rebound. Russell's had some opportunities. You just feel like it's right there for the taking. Under 2.5 to go. And Willis with a reach in and going to get a foul called on Shy. She didn't make contact there. We tied the game because Burke had a wide open play to the layup there. Willis, that's number 3 on her. The 15th foul on Russellville. Bounce pass goes to Washington on the far side. They're going to have to save it in bounds. Do they? They do, but straight to Rain Thone. Pass ahead to Gracie Campbell. She's got open spaces coming in. Layup is good. Gracie Campbell with 18, and we're all tied at 50. Good job by Thone. After she grabbed the ball, she immediately looked up to see if anybody was streaking. She had 2 players there, found Gracie Campbell with the layup. Russellville's tied the game. Here's a left-handed shot, hook shot, no good. Tipped, and Shiloh Christian going to save it in bounds? No, they say Graves stepped out trying to save it in bounds. Graves was trying to save it in bounds. Her foot stepped out as she threw it over her head. Coach Kale saying the best shot we can get. There's no shot clock here. There's no reason to rush. You don't play for one shot here, but certainly don't want to take one you shouldn't take. Crossover dribble by Burke. Pass in the corner, and it was stolen away. And now Whiston, a blocking foul called on Brenna. That'll be number 2 on her. The 16th foul on Russellville. No free throws here. Minute 37 left. But from now on, we're going to get free throws on just about every foul call. Not any kind of player control foul, but anything else we will. And now Ely will check in at the next dead ball. Inbounds pass comes to the backcourt to Washington. Russell, a little bit of pressure, soft pressure, and now we have a timeout called by Coach Bivens. They have 2 more left, and that's going to allow Russell to get Ely back in the game. This will be a full timeout. We're all tied at 50 with 1:31 left to go in the contest. We're all tied at 50 here. Lady Cyclones with 3 players in double figures. Gracie Campbell with 18. Talia Ely with 10. Rain Thone with 12. Shiloh Christian, 2 players in double figures. In the second half, it's mainly been Haley Tunnell and Maisha Washington. Tunnell with 23 points. She had 6 points in the first half, all from the free throw line. She was 6 of 7 from the line. She'd been lighting it up from 3 in the second half with 5 threes. All tied at 50 here, Shiloh Christian. And here's the Tunnell. Her shot partially blocked. We're going to get a foul called on Zariah Willis. It'll be her second. Shooting foul here. That's the person you don't want going to the free throw line. She is 8 of 9, and they give Burke the foul. I don't think that was on Brenna, but what the... Hey, that must have been a reach-in then. The first free throw was good. 24 points for Tunnell. She had 8 of 9. Now she's 9 of 10. Hit them both. She's got 25 points, and she gives Shiloh Christian a 2-point lead. Lady Cyclones with 3 timeouts left. Shiloh Christian with 2. Russell trailing by a bucket. Burke on her drive the basket, shot partially blocked, and they'll get part of the arm, and Tunnell picks up her 3rd personal foul, 17th foul. They got part of the arm, and that'll send Brenna Burke to the line to shoot 2. Has not scored here in this second half. 5 points in the game. Free throw is good by Brenna. 1:12 left to go in the game. Waiting. Brenna's second one. Hits them both. Good job, Brenna, and she's tied the game. She has 7 points. Closely guarding Tunnell. Don't want to put her on the line because she's an excellent free throw shooter. She's 10 of 11. But guarding her close, you also don't want to give her much space. In the corner, Washington fakes the 3. 55 seconds left. Back up top, Wyand. Down the left side to Tunnell. She wanting to give up the basketball, and a reach-in foul called. This will be on Zariah Willis, her second. And that's going to put Haley Tunnell on the free throw line, shoot the 1-and-1. 47.5 seconds left in the game, and free throw is good. 26 points. 11 of 12. She's her last 7. I'm trying to jinx her. Not working though. 27 points. Russell back down by 2 here with 43 seconds left. Thone drives inside. Sit on the right wing. This is Gracie Campbell with 33 seconds. She'll shoot the 3. Good! Gracie Campbell with 21. Lady Cyclones lead it here, 55-54. Tunnell drives inside, 15-footer over Gracie Campbell. Gets the shooter's bounce. My goodness. Hit off the back of the iron, straight up and straight down through. And now a timeout called as Rain Thone was trapped in the corner on that far side. Coach Kale saw it, called a timeout. Russell with 2 timeouts left. Trailing here 56-55 with 16.7 seconds left to go in the game. Russell took the lead, was short-lived after the 3-pointer by Gracie Campbell. And Haley Tunnell, she's living right. I mean, hit one off the back of the iron on a shot that was too flat, but straight up and straight down through. 29 points for Haley Tunnell. Don't want to bring this up. Remember, the 2 points that Russell had in the first quarter, if they had messed up and did not count, that would be huge right now, as Russell would have a 1-point lead. Russell and Shiloh Christian both with 2 timeouts left. Once again, Lady Cyclones will be back in action on Thursday at Hot Springs High School, playing the first game in that tournament down there, Hot Springs Invitational. They'll take on Mena Thursday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Win or lose, they'll play the winner of Farmington BB. We don't know if there's going to be any stream for that first game, but check our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth. We'll also have the stream key for the boys because they're going to be playing at 5:30 in Republic, Missouri against Park Hill South in the Republic Invitational. 16.7 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trail by a point. Full court pressure on by Shiloh Christian. They're going to get the ball in bounds with Zariah Willis. Across the timeline with a pass to Ely. Coming in left side, has the ball taken away there by Graves. Gives it up to Tunnel. Russell chasing her. They're going to foul with 8 seconds left, trailing by a point. No matter what Tunnel does here, the worst you could be do is down 3 points. And so, but then you got to watch for if you get down 3, you got to watch Shiloh Christian may foul. But they're going to pull everybody off the line. 29 points for Haley Tunnel. She's 12 of 13 from the free throw line in the game. Graves playing great defense, just took the ball away there as the first free throw is good. 30 points there by Tunnel. It's a 2-point lead for Shiloh Christian. 8 seconds left. This will determine if you need a 3. If you have to have a 3 or just maybe a 3. It didn't hit the I don't know why you did that. They hit it. They should be 8 seconds. They put it down to 7.4. Should be 8 seconds. I don't know why Tunnel does that. I mean, she missed it on purpose. She threw it hard off the backboard. Why would you do that? Because you make the shot, nothing can beat you. Now a 3 can beat you. And plus, if you're up by 3, you could foul them. The best thing they can do is hit two shots. Whoever's decision that was a horrible decision. You make the free throw, and you're up 3. You got so many more options when you're up 3. Russell going to call timeout here. Yeah, I mean, let's run through this. If you're up 3, you can foul Russellville. Let them get down the court, eat up 5 seconds, and then foul them. They can only make 2 free throws. They're going to have to make 1 and miss 1 and hopefully get the rebound, all that. I don't know why in the world you would miss a shot. Now, I can see maybe doing that if you're up 3 or maybe up 1. It doesn't really matter. Up 2, I don't get it. I do not get it. Somebody smarter than me has got to explain that one to me. I think if you're up 1, you do it because, well, no, still you want to be up 2. So, no clue. But it gives options. Russell knows they're not going to get fouled on purpose anyway. They have 8 seconds, which is plenty of time to get the ball down the floor. Russell still has one more timeout. They call their timeout here. They still have one more. They can see if they can't get the ball inbounds, so they can still, be bailed out by a timeout. Shiloh Christian with 2 timeouts left. They can call timeout once they see Russell's alignment if they want. Coach Lisa Bivens, head coach of Shiloh Christian, her first year as a head coach here. She was assistant last year. She's been a head coach 10 previous years, most recently at Providence Academy. See what she had. She's not going to call timeout. Gracie Campbell fires it all the way down the floor, going for Rain Thone. It's tipped and intercepted by Shiloh Christian. They'll throw it back, and Gracie Campbell intercepts it. Pass ahead is deflected and out of bounds with 0.5 left. It'll belong to Russellville. Tunnel caught it. She chunked it the length of the floor. I don't know why you hold on to it if you're the best free throw shooter on the team. Why not hold on to it and get fouled on purpose? The next foul would give you guaranteed 2 free throws. I do not understand that. Russell's trying to get they're trying to lobby to get some more time put on the clock. Right now it's 0.5 seconds left. And another mistake by Shiloh Christian. I believe both mistakes made by Haley Tunnel. She caught it with a little over 6 seconds left. Instead of just holding on to it, up 2, and hopefully they foul her and put her on the line to shoot 2. She chunks it down the floor. It's intercepted. It's giving Russell another chance. Now, not much of a chance, but with half a second left, just enough time to catch and shoot here. Lady Cyclones trailing by 2. Cyclone fans on the far side lobbying for 1.2 seconds. They're not going to get it. It's going to be 0.5 seconds left. Russell out of timeouts. 2 timeouts left for Shiloh Christian. Russell trailing by 2. Some questionable decisions by Shiloh that's given Russell a couple chances here. Zari Willis going to be the trigger man. We'll watch and see. It's got to be a catch and shoot. Will she throw it short or long? Ely, not enough time. Did not get the shot off. And Lady Cyclones lose it here by a score of 57-55. Hate saying this, but going to go back to the 2 points that Russellville got in the first quarter that were not registered. And that is part of the reason, I would say part of the difference there, but Russellville probably should have been sealed up by Shiloh Christian earlier. They miss a free throw on purpose. Don't know why. That would have given them a 3-point lead. And then they threw the ball down the floor trying to kill some time and gives Russellville a second chance at it. Russellville could not get a shot off there at the end, and they lose it here by a score of 57-55. We'll get going through some last-minute totals for you. Give us just a moment to do some totaling. Interesting stat there. Shiloh Christian only with 2 players that scored here in the second half. And Coach Gale, we are going to be joined by Coach Gale. All right. I'll give her the headset. Coach, first, that's really just a tough loss. You guys were down by 9, showed some fight, come back, take a 3-point lead, is back and forth. What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, our kids played hard. We just made some mental mistakes, and there again, our shooting is just not where we need it to be to win games. We shot so good against Ozark, and so it seems so promising. And then here, the last couple games has been a slump. We're looking to break out of that going into Hot Springs for this tournament coming up on Thursday. I always say that you learn from your losses as much as they hurt. We learned so much about it. That was perfect for us to learn what to do.
Yeah.
0.5 seconds, it's tough, but that was a good learning experience for us.
Coach, you called a timeout when your team had fallen behind 9. Coming out of the timeout, you go on a 15-3 run. Because that was fantastic response by your team. What did you tell them coming out of that timeout?
I just tell them our word of the day was finish the play, finish the rebound, finish whatever we were doing. And I told them that right now what we were doing was not stopping people on defense, and that was creating problems. So we just finished. And unfortunately, we couldn't get it all the way finished tonight.
Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck going into Thursday.
Thank you.
That's Coach Jay Cale. The Lady Cyclones fell here by 2 points to Shiloh Christian. We'll give you the totals for the Lady Saints of Shiloh Christian. They were led by Haley Tunnel with 30 points. 30 points in the game. 13 of 15 from the free throw line. She hit 5 threes, all in the second half. 14 points by Maisha Washington. Those were the 2 players in double figures. The only 2 players to score in the second half for Shiloh Christian. For Russellville, they had 3 players in double figures. They were led by Gracie Campbell with 21 points, 12 points for Rain Thone, 10 points for Talia Ely. Along with Ely's 10 points, she had 13 rebounds and 6 block shots. 5 points for Shaisha Willis. Brenna Burke had 7. Should have slipped that in there. So Brenna Burke with 7, Shai Willis with 5. And then Zari Willis, Drew Robinson, each with 2 points for the Lady Cyclones. Lady Cyclones battled but lost here by 2. They fall to 0-2 on the season. Their next game will be Thursday at 4 o'clock as they take on Mena at Hot Springs High School. That'll be a part of the Hot Springs Invitational, the first round game there. For your boys, they will play Park Hill South on 5:30 on Thursday. We know that game will be streamed. If you check our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth, we'll have the stream keys for you if the girls is streamed, and definitely the boys that will be streamed. All those games in Republic, Missouri will be streamed. And once again, our score here from Cyclone Arena, the Lady Cyclones fell by a score of 57-55 over Shiloh Christian. Thanks for joining us.